Good evening and welcome to Darkness Over New Orleans. My name is Dylan. I am your storyteller. You can find me across all the interwebs at Roll for Dylan. My pronouns are he, they. This is a Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. We are now streaming on both Twitch and TikTok, so it looks like there's a good amount of new people tonight that are viewing. Welcome, hello, how do you do? Giving you a heads up right now, this is a dark story. A lot of spooky elements, a lot of thematic elements that are definitely 18 plus, rated R. If that's not your cup of tea, you can jump over to someone else's fun little stream. But if you want to see some spooky, scary stuff like that, please just stick around, and we hope to entertain you for the next several hours. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. We're going to start with Christian. Why don't you please go ahead, sir?
Yeah, sure. Hey, everybody. Hi, my name is Christian, a.k.a. Fluffy Goomba, all over the internets. I'm a TTRPG performer, educator, and event coordinator here in the space. I will be playing tonight Maximilian Washington, Gangrel Primogen of Nolans. But hey, I'm also nominated in Crit Awards for this exact performance. So if you feel like it, no, fuck being humble. Fucking vote for me in the category of World of Darkness Best Player. I'm the best player this year, hands down.
That's it.
Fucking vote for me. Do it.
Get in the polls.
Get in the polls. Vote for me. And vote for Dylan, because they also got a nomination for best villain. I 100% agree.
Of this game.
Of this game specifically.
We also feel that he's a villain, so
yeah, yes, it's very true.
Get in the polls.
Get in the polls.
I am everyone's villain at some point in time.
The only election worth a while that we should be talking about.
Yes. So, my pronouns are he, him, and so are Max's.
Excellent. Thaddeus, want to go next, buddy? Christian, by the way, your captions are not coming on.
Doesn't mean I was
son of a bitch. How dare you?
All right, Thaddeus, you're up, man.
I am, I'll be playing Aubrey Valentine. Yes, our story comes to a close here in our battle that you all hopefully tuned in for. But if you didn't, let me just tell you, it was quite the feast. I'll be enjoying this evening with my co-stars, and I hope you tune in for the whole thing.
All right, and Robin, bring us home.
I'm Robin the God, and tonight I'll be playing the Tzimisce Ambrose Windsor. His pronouns are he, him, mine, or she, her. We hope you enjoy tonight, and take it away, Dylan.
All right, and once again, Dylan, roll for Dylan, he, they. You can find me everywhere. Please do vote for Christian and myself in the Crit Awards. You can go to critawards.org. Christian is nominated for Best Player in a World of Darkness campaign. And I am nominated for Best Villain in an Actual Play. Your vote would greatly help us out, please. All right, and without any further ado, let's sink our fangs into this week's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans. Blah. When last we left off, our coterie had just finished the battle with the Macaulay. The scene was then pretty much cleanup crew after the entire battle, where there were still several dinosaur carcasses laying around. in the backyard of Ambrose's home. A residential neighborhood on the outskirts of New Orleans. Not really the outskirts, it's an hour away outside New Orleans, so far enough away, but still close enough to the city where it could make a problem. During this time, our coterie members each had their moments with both each other and other key important players in this of the battle. The Prince, Felicity, said that she would like to have everyone, not just the coterie, but the entirety of the kindred community, be joining her in court at the mansion in 2 days' time. A little bit of respite before a big meeting. Lady Aisha, number 1 in the Four, the organization called the Four, gave her praise to the coterie for their accolades in battle. What happened then? Angelo gave his thanks and his what's the correct word I'm looking for? His how do I say this? He gave his thanks and his appreciation. No, that's the same thing. Thanks and goodwill, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. To not just Max, but to Aubrey as well. And to Ambrose. We also had Prince Felicity speak to Aubrey and say that she would like to introduce him to someone once they get back to the city. We left the night off with everyone except for the coterie leaving Ambrose's home. After everything was all cleaned up, everything put back the way it was. The Crows had a meeting with Max as well. Payment will be due. Max has guaranteed them that he will meet with them and not just pay them, but hopefully start some new alliances within the city for the Crow and other animal folk. We are going to start off right from here where we left off, with the coterie slowly making the way back into Ambrose's home. Because we didn't leave, right, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're still at the house. So yeah, we're still at Ambrose's home. We're going to pick up right from there. So players, my friends, the stage is yours.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
everyone from the Ventrue, the Lady Aisha, has everyone left yet?
Everyone at this point has left. All the Gangrel, Angelo, Lady Aisha, Prince Felicity, all of her hounds, Chuck, the Crows, all the Ventrue, including the 2 that had their final death. Everyone is now out of the area.
Cool. I'm just gonna do a nice sweep along to look at to see if there are any presences. Like we're like bye now, bye, bye, and then just like waiting,
Right.
and then I'm just gonna turn on the light, turn on the eyes, to sense any beasts, and like 15 minutes after.
I'm giving you your 15, and you're just like, you put the fake goggles on, and you're just like scanning everything.
Make sure it's safe. So no one comes down the stairs like, I heard you. I was in the bathroom the whole time.
Exactly. Surprise! I'm a trapdoor. No, there's nothing there. There's nothing out there. There's nothing in the home besides the things that Ambrose has made in there. The area is safe.
Cool. I think just after just close the door and it just slam it shut and it just okay. Mission accomplished, gang. Oh god.
Ambrose stares, his little high heels clicking. My babies! No. He runs to the first floor, and you hear his heels running up to the second floor and the third floor. A door opens. You hear a door
get the Beauty and the
open.
Beast Tupperware.
Yeah,
You're
you
opening up.
see
You're opening up
Yeah,
the room. The room.
the room. We're opening up the room, and flesh chairs, flesh ottomans start walking back downstairs. A hat stand hops, sort of like the Pixar lamp down each step. It even
Can
bows
we
to.
afford the Fantasia music? I'm not sure. Go ahead and type
Copyright.
that in
Copyright.
now. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
It bows to you as it passes and reclaims its place in the corner. A rug slides downstairs and weaves through the floor like a snake.
Yeah, everything is making its way back to its proper place into your home, and it's almost theatrical. Like they move in a way that's both almost like a
Horrifying.
dancer
Abject
getting into
terror.
position, but at the same time, it's still a bit haunting because you know the things that you're seeing, the furniture you're seeing, are shape-shifted people. But there's a beauty to it. For some reason, there's a beauty to it.
No,
It's like
here's-
it's like looking at modern art. You're like, I don't get it. Someone does.
Aubrey was incredibly composed during the battle, knowing
Mhm.
that he may die and never have to face this again. And that was what little he held on to that kept him going. And now that this house is alive once more, he has made his way beside his Gangrel allies, laying on the floor, and he's like, yes, I too am tired. I think we should retire elsewhere. Anywhere. Not beneath the floorboards. I
I'm
think
not.
goes
Yeah,
without
that was,
saying, but,
I knew that
I'm
that
gonna
was
say
probably
it.
the case. I'm not. Okay.
Downstairs with an ottoman, tassels around its the bottom, its little legs kind of curled, and it barks.
Don't bark.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
It
You kind of hope
barks.
it's a dog, but at the same time, you know it's not.
Like, did it say woof or bark, or did it actually woof?
Really hope
or
it didn't
bark?
say bark.
Actually barked. It actually barked as he's coming downstairs.
Oh, it actually. That's still sad.
No. Because I know you're seeing an ottoman, I'm just seeing a man. Who's living his
I'm
best
seeing
life.
an actor.
It's, you know what? You're almost correct. It's both.
I don't know.
I
don't know the
oh,
explanation.
I didn't want to be, but I didn't want it to be both. Of course. Wait, what am I talking about? Of course, it's both. Okay.
I thought
Oh,
this battle
slum-
would turn the child inside of me into a man, but here we are. And he is shouting.
No. Good try. We're just
I-
like me and Aubrey are just laying against the door, just like
Wouldn't it have been grand if we had died?
I know. I got shit to do. I can't be dying quite yet.
You're
I
both
mean,
Your
over
big
dramatic.
important job now. You are. The eyes of the city are more on you than they ever have been. How are you feeling about that?
Terrified. I hate politics.
Which is scarier, this house or
Which is-
upcoming meeting?
Oh, both. I don't know which one's scarier. I hate the position I'm in. I hate it. And being in the room with the most powerful vampires terrifies me. The fact that I was able to kill those dinosaurs, that means I got past that. That's over with. That's done. That fear is kaput. Like, I can cross that off the bucket list for like ever. I don't ever have to fight another dinosaur in my life. I did it already.
No,
I-
just the fact that you're saying I don't ever have to fight another dinosaur again. Just seems like nonsense that you know isn't true.
I know it's not true. I'm saying it out loud to trick myself. I'm lying to myself. Now that you've said this, I know it's a lie, so I can't do it to myself.
You think those are the only ones of those in this city?
No, we know there's shark people out there. We know, so this is probably
yes, the
way worse.
Sharknado, surely.
Oh God, we can't even go out in storms without it burning. Sharknado
Those are
is
probably
like
the
worst.
big ones. You can imagine that frog probably had all sorts of little frog babies and
Oh,
they're
God. Well,
just
we
out
know.
there lying in wait.
Well,
Don't forget, you
Right,
also know
right.
that Mima is something.
yes, Mima is like a voice. Of
Oh,
the,
she
voice
is
of the forest,
something.
like a
That
voice of the
Meemaw.
tempest.
I knew from the
situation.
minute I saw her, she's a real son of wonderful woman.
I mean, she's got the nature behind her, so I don't know what that means, but Nolans is with her.
Yes,
She
you
have
really
our
have quite the plot
nature.
armor.
Does she have our nature?
No, no, kind of, no, not us specifically. No, it's way broader. It's like
Yeah,
I
she's
can't.
a broad, all right.
I don't have. Yes, she is. I don't have the words for it. I don't because I don't know the words for it. But when I looked at her, I could just feel that she's connected to a lot more.
Did you feel
Then-
a lot of things when you looked at her?
No,
Like 90.
Does Marcel know about these things you've been
8.
feeling?
I
Looking
don't
at
want
this?
to. No, what? I'm not, she's like 98, but she's probably.
This next time he may beat you.
I'm gonna kill you.
Listen, you know, I love both of you very much. Yes,
You say
Yes.
that
Yes.
but still in this
All the
house.
time.
I do. But could you kindly get the fuck out of my house?
That hurts.
What?
How dare you?
Wow.
I.
Are you saying I've overstayed my welcome in this mausoleum?
Everyone's overstayed their welcome. There was a
Um,
battle in my front yard, and I have to attend to my home.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna. And then Max just
Yes,
gets
you're
up.
the one
Max
doing
gets up and then walks over and then just does the ear thing.
Uh,
Okay, just making sure. It's them. They really do want us out their house.
He's on the floor.
Okay.
Just a puddle of a man. On
It's
the
okay.
floor.
I just had
Somehow
to make get
the
you.
weirdest thing in
Is
here.
it really that okay? It's a good. It worked. It worked.
I rearranged my nerves, so yes, it does. It's like
No, as always, explaining it is
you know
worse.
what I mean.
I don't want. You can tell me, and I never want to know what it means.
All right. Well, I need to fix my house,
Mm-hmm.
and though I would love for you to stay very much,
Already out the
forever,
door. We're already.
We would love to stay. It's been.
Don't gotta tell me
Wonderful.
twice.
Can she hear me from the car?
You're already like out the door yelling this.
It's been lovely.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait to do this again.
Yes. Be safe. If anything happens, call out. And
Call where? We don't have phones.
phones work.
We have these stupid fucking
The walkie-talkies.
the walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
Boost
Don't
Mobile.
the phones work now?
Put respect on its name.
Didn't they start working like the day before or the day of?
They
I thought they
did
did.
start working the day of. That's correct. Yes.
Yeah.
They did start
they work
working
now.
the day of.
Thank God.
Well,
Thank you for
mine
reminding me.
won't work until
Yeah.
the data cycle tomorrow. I have minutes.
Are there any crows? Are there still crows, or are they all gone?
They all left. They all went back to the
Okay.
city and other areas that they are from.
Gotcha.
Probably hitting
okay.
up a crowbar.
That's good. That's good.
I've-
Well, if anything happens, just call us, and we'll be here as fast as we can.
Kick rocks.
Damn. All right.
I've never been
Why,
thrown
why-
out of
why-
such a horrid place.
I whisper over to Aubrey. I'm like, watch this. Love you too, Ambrose.
Oh wait! And he's
And they're already in the car driving off.
And the hoopty is gone.
And the hoopty is gone.
Just a cloud of the
Yep,
smoke.
exactly.
Of your...
the tires spin out a little bit, and so you see like the little pebbles start flying back, just missing the house an inch as a dust goes past. And
you just silhouette of like a four-legged creature with its joints like out of place, crawling up the drive.
Just dung.
Scuttle Bros.
Scuttle. I don't know if he squirmed too much.
All
Who
right.
knew?
Okay. First, we're gonna separate. We're gonna do two scenes. We're gonna see what happens in Ambrose's house because we're still here.
Oh, please do.
Then we're gonna jump into the car and where you two are gonna go after that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
All right, Robin. What is Ambrose doing as soon as he notices that they are uncatchable at this moment?
His phone. He dials Fritz.
Of course.
Gotta get her boy back.
Hello.
Oh, good, you're still alive. Where are you?
I'm under a whole bunch of men.
What?
I'm under so many people. I'm tired, darling.
Would you explain that sentence?
Well, okay, you told me to go somewhere and have some fun, be safe. So I thought the only place I could go to, would be the meat market. So here I am at the bottom of the meat market.
It's some back alley brothel.
No, absolutely not. If I want to go back alley, I'm going top line.
Huh.
If this is
It's on your dime,
Oh,
so why wouldn't I do it, right?
fine, but you're all right. You didn't have any
Wasn't
trouble.
alright. I had such a good time tonight.
Oh, really? Without me?
Didn't you tell me to have fun?
Yes. Well, shut up.
Bitch, got your tongue?
Oh my God! Listen, I just tore off the head of a giant alligator. I got flung off of the back of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I need you to head to the place. Our usual spot.
Okay, well, I mean, it sounds like you had more fun than I did tonight, but if you need me to meet you, yeah, I'll go there.
Listen. Could you
I-
wear those clothes? I need that tonight. This week.
Ambrose, you told me to
I-
leave. Like, I didn't take anything with me except for the important pieces that I needed. So my
You act
clothes
like you
are
don't
in
have
my
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 money.
cabinet, so you can go ahead and just get my things from my cabinet, and you can bring them in, and I'll wear my little suit for you. Yeah.
Do the voice.
Little Harry Potter.
Those are all.
Do the voice. The voice. The voice.
Darling, if you will please, get my belongings for me. Bring them to the place for me. I will cradle you in my arms. I will make the pain dissipate. I will make all the world a calm ocean for you, with the beauty of 1,000,000,000 sunsets, cotton candy clouds, and the warm embrace of your mother.
You're laying it on a little thick, Daniel. I will see you there.
Don't make
I
me
love
wait,
you.
please. I love you more than you can imagine, Ambrose.
I'll see you there. Goodbye, darling. All right. Tupperware, you go in the bottom drawer, on top of each other. Thank you. All right, Kessler.
Can we speak now, sir?
Yes, we can speak. How are you doing?
Everything is fine, sir. The house is at normal. Your pieces are going back to their spots. Everything is as it should be. Surprisingly, nothing is out of place. Nothing is harmed.
I'm going to feed you and the others, and then I'll need to go again. Maybe a week or two this time.
And what are we to do in this time?
Watch the house. Make sure no one enters that isn't me. If it's me, I will feed you immediately. I will not wait. I'll feed you immediately. The password. Ask for a password. Yes, that's good. Oh, that's very good. Yes, we'll ask for a password. The password shall be Poppy.
Poppy. Very good,
Yes,
master.
and if they don't say Poppy, I want you to crush them and twist them and devour them and splay these walls with their innards. All right?
The Slotcher will be very pleased.
Good. All right. Well, I'm off to feed you, and then I'll be off. Where's the bag? Where's my bag? The bag. Where's the bag?
You see a A coat rack just hopping over towards you with a big duffel bag hanging on one of its fingers.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Siwa. And he goes off to feed the house before leaving.
Okay.
Horrifying.
All right. Now we're going to jump back to Max and Aubrey in the car heading back to New Orleans. How are you both feeling right now? What is your overall mood? How is your anxiety level in this moment after having the giant battle and being kicked out of Ambrose's house almost immediately after?
I think this has been a tumultuous evening, and not really having a safe place to call home or to feel comforted, even amongst friends. He's finding that in this moment, lost in his friend's car, and he is trying to build up his confidence for something that he really wants to do. And I think you're catching them midway through an argument of just, hey, drop me off at the tattoo parlor kind of argument. I have a bit of promotional material I'm trying to get down before I lose my nerve. I've always determined that there's nothing in the world I like enough to get a tattoo, because then, of course, because I love that thing, the universe will fuck me and make that thing awful. One time I was really into this book series, you've maybe heard of it, Harry Potter, and I was like, maybe I'll get a tattoo. And then the minute I'm in the parlor chair, she comes out as this huge, raging peach turf. And now, that was my fault.
Turfs.
I blame me. Fuck turfs. And so here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get this tattoo.
Okay.
But I hope it is a good omen. My luck has changed, and it brings the people I'm getting it nothing but good luck.
Hey,
Because they know.
considering.
And he looks at him like he's trying to tell him that he's getting something that's really meaningful to him.
Mhm.
Lingers on your eyes, and he points at your chest. He's like, because they know that I would do anything for them.
Well, he looks down at the finger, and then looks you back in your eyes. It's like, well, considering that one of the big troubles that we've been dealing with since day one is finally dealt with, perhaps getting a tattoo is a good sign this time. Sign of the times.
One can only hope.
Hmm.
And
Hey.
I really hope that the message is received
Whoa,
in a positive way.
Well, what's the message? What's the tat?
Well, secrets. Wait till it's done. I
Hey.
don't know how it's going to turn out. But, I have been working on a few designs in my head, mostly just during the battle. There was a moment where I looked out and I really saw them in a different light,
Hey.
And seeing them, I just thought to myself, I don't ever want to not have a memory of them with me at all times. So,
Hey, if you need somebody to do the work for you, one of the people who trains at my gym is a tattoo artist.
I mean, I just have such a reputation over there as a really a tough guy, a man's man.
Right.
They really know me as like a fearless individual.
Right.
Really picking fights with people just to prove his point.
Right.
And I would hate for them to see me cry, and I really don't like needles. So it's probably for the best that they just really, they have that idol that they can keep looking up to. I don't want them to lose that.
Nothing wrong with crying. Crying is a very healthy thing.
I know you feel that way, but that's why they look up to me, I think, so much. It's because
Hey, man.
I'm so strong, and I'm so like a rock for them. And you
Hey.
can be there to catch them when they fall. They know they
Right.
feel nurtured. They feel cared for. You're such a
Right.
loving individual. But
Yeah.
sometimes they need like a rough dad. And I think that's the energy I give off. When
You
people are
think
around
you
me.
give that energy off in my
Big dad
facility.
energy. I can't
Hey.
help it. It comes with
Hey.
the accent,
You definitely have big energy. That is 100% true.
Just
I've-
swinging
I've-
past the knees, just down there. People just know.
I have never met someone with bigger energy than you. And I have
Well.
met several boxers in my life who've tried to exude that kind of energy, and you do it is a masterclass.
And I want to crank that back, you know. I want them to not have the opportunity to have their heroes seen in a different light. So I'm going to let them have that. And I'm
Hey.
just going to go to the dirtiest, most disgusting tattoo parlor and let them do what they want with me.
Well, make sure
It's a
that
real
they
daddy
they're
play, I think.
well, make sure that they're kindred connected specifically. So when you do cry and you cry blood, they're not freaked out.
Well, I always have my gifts.
But you do, you do. I'm just saying, even before that, support vampire businesses. All right,
Support that, but you know what? There's no one held down like us.
there's no one
If
held
anybody's
down
really
like us.
disenfranchised out here, it's
Exactly.
the minority of vampire businesses.
Exactly. So make sure you support a Nolans vampire business.
We
You
need to
get-
get a Rolodex, like people that we can just help. If they put something in the window, maybe. Wait, do they put things in the window?
Again, I have.
There's
Several,
lots of shit I don't know about.
I mean, I have several. Again, I have several contacts in the city, and I can also see if Jasmine has contacts as well.
Is this really just about you calling Jasmine? Because you can call her. On
I
my
mean,
phone.
I'll call her regardless, but if this is an excuse I would
There was
use,
a
then
time,
yes.
This would be it.
Yeah, if this is the time. Yeah, even before that, even like I
Hey,
would
here's
call.
the thing. Now I want you to call her. Now I'm almost intrigued.
Sure,
I
fuck
should
it, I'll
probably
do it.
be in the car for this conversation.
Sure, fuck it, I'll do it.
Give you some of that big D energy.
Well, I don't really call. We
Just
text
frothing
first.
off of me.
We text first.
Oh,
What?
it's kind of a text relationship.
It's
not really.
a text first relationship. 'Cause I don't know.
Oh, like she might be doing something and hate to
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, exactly. 100%.
I mean, I've always enjoyed
They have
the surprise. I
textual
pick up every
chemistry.
time you call.
Hey, look at you on
You're
the
real
ball.
homotextual.
Award nominated. If we stop when we stop at a nice empty street light, I will pull out my phone and just do like a voice to text.
Yep, you guys. So you get over to side of the road. You're maybe about 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from the city. There's plenty of
Wow, this is-
time.
no one's really in this alley. There's not really anyone around.
We're not. What? I'm talking. Gonna erase that real quick.
All right, what are
Shush.
you gonna say?
Finish the big event tonight with the clans. One set of problems has been dealt with. I'm safe. I'm alive. And I think that will be the message. And then I'll send that. Simple, nothing crazy. And then I'll drive. I'll continue to drive.
A few moments later, you hear the chime of your phone go off in our text.
Mm.
Car
Is
just
this up to
stops.
there's not a Bluetooth in this car, so no. There's I was gonna say doesn't speak to the windows, but
No, well,
I don't-
it's he has it like he has the sticky thing, like the sticky.
Okay.
He doesn't like the phone is like on the dashboard,
okay,
just like propped up. So if
Cool,
the thing
cool,
does
cool,
buzz, he will see it.
got you. All right, so
This
you
hoopty,
see-
I'm slowly upgrading this hoopty. This hoopty
That's
is
right.
it is gonna get its
That's
due.
right. Good.
It's got like a
2024.
really nice sound system, but like the floor is still yabba dabba doo.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely.
I love that we made that a thing for this car. It's just
It's just it breathes, you know. It's got lungs.
I kind of locked in on the car really early on, and I felt so guilty about it. Every time I was like, "Is this too far?"
Listen, man,
You can't be
made a
more
great
and more of a
character out of the
cartoon.
car.
Yeah, you made it more and
so-
more of a cartoon. And it's like going with it. Fuck it.
Jasmine's text is replying to you, and it says, "I heard a lot of shit went down, excuse me. I heard a lot of shit was going down. I didn't get full details, but if there is a God, I thank them that you're safe."
And I'll hit the speaker button again. I can tell you all about it. Maybe over dinner sometime.
Really
Dinner.
lay it on. Confess your love.
I'm not doing that.
Tell her that it's not gravity that holds you to the earth; it's her presence.
Oh my
It's the
god.
gods.
Tell her
Oh
you've
my
never felt
God.
more alive than you do in this moment, and that's because you know that you can return to her.
I mean, I wouldn't say that to their face because they would laugh at me forever.
Yeah, like because we're like such men and we don't show our emotions.
No, not that. They just
Oh.
they're
We
not
show our emotions.
really hallmark in language, as you've seen. Flowery language isn't their thing.
Perfect timing. The response from it goes, "Dinner? You mean share a body?"
See,
Oh, see, she is romantic. Tell her, yes, you are like one body, and without her here, you're half a body. You're hardly even a person without her here. I now realize she meant you going to eat someone.
yes, yeah. And then we'll hit the button again. I know a few gangbangers that deserve a little bit of, and it's just the emoji of death, like the skull and crossbones. Yeah.
She sends back the emoji of the bat and the blood drop.
Mm.
And she says, "I'm still out of town for a few more days. I'll let you know when I'm on my way in. We'll make it happen."
And I look forward to it.
She responds with XO.
I respond back.
Hey, send her a winky face. Bitches love winky faces.
Send the eggplant.
Send the
Love
eggplant. Send the eggplant. I did. I was still learning text lingo at the time, and I did in fact do that. And then she beat me senseless when I did meet her. That happened.
I don't think you were disappointed by that outcome.
I mean, it was cool to fight her. It was cool to fight, but like then I realized during the fight that it wasn't like a spar. It was more like, I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't ever send that to me again. Kind of beating.
Lucky man.
My collar. Yeah, exactly.
I've learned so much.
My collarbone and like my third and fourth rib really learned that lesson.
Jesus, I'm gonna send a winky faced Ambrose right now. I like this outcome.
Hey, if I'm sure the words you were trying to tell me to send to them would work on them 100%.
Would work on Jasmine?
No, would work on Ambrose.
What would work on Ambrose? I don't follow.
The flowery language.
I like me and Ambrose.
Yes.
We're really like low key with our relationships.
No, you are not.
We're not.
If low key, if that's low key, that's.
I didn't want to throw off our group dynamic, and if you knew we were just hooking up,
symphony,
and it was
brother.
Serious, it was gonna get.
Brother, that's a concert. Okay. There's nothing low key about that.
I'm not being as subtle as I thought.
You thought? Nope, I'm not falling for it.
So about those vampire tattoo parlors.
I was just about to say, are we gonna drop them off, or are we just going to have you guys head into the city and make your separate ways?
If you want to get it now, we can get it now. But I can get in touch with a few guys and then send them your contacts or your way, so you can do research to see which one you want. They're all good guys.
You just tell me where to go. I'm not choosy.
Hey.
Before this, I was literally going to find the first dirtiest tattoo parlor I could.
I couldn't let you do that.
So I was like, they'd save money on needles. I can't really get an infection.
Well, I was gonna say unsanitary just because it's not gonna kill you because you're a vampire doesn't mean you should just have some. You gotta have some standards.
I like the idea that it's gonna get a little. We won't go into this.
Hey,
Ambrose. Really, we're low key.
That is the rock star in you, I imagine.
There's something to be said about getting your tattoo done in a notable, awful establishment.
I get it, but I don't. I get it, but I don't get it.
Tattoo prices are really out of control, anyways. Now.
Hey, man, the capitalism is the true monster.
I really shouldn't have to get a loan out on the old yay wagon.
Wait, you got a loan out?
No, I couldn't actually.
Hey,
It turns out not even homeless people would rent it for the evening. So
hey,
here's the thing.
it's ours. You know, it's our gift from a good friend, and I think the fact that it's always gonna be us makes it even better.
Yeah, it is always going to be us.
Hmm.
No matter where we are.
I mean,
Even
hey, if this keeps up, we keep beating bad guys, we're gonna be living for centuries.
Mm.
So
I
that's
like
a
the sound of
long
that.
friendship. That's a long friendship. I like the sound of that too, brother. We fought dinosaurs together and lived.
Fighting dinosaurs. I mean, I feel less cool because I like fought a frog, which is sort of like
You
a
fought a
dinosaur.
giant. You fought a giant frog. Let's not even diminish that. You fought that frog crushed someone to death.
Oh,
To
was
the
he went
afterlife,
full
afterlife.
Yoshi. It was he swallowed a man.
Yeah,
I did a couple of shots.
he
at a
booty
T-Rex,
bumped him
but
to oblivion,
that was
and you
like
took
not-
that out. Like you handled that. That was you. You did that.
It was
That's
hard
impressive.
to believe that was all sober. Like this was not just something we imagined.
No, I couldn't, even if I could imagine, I wouldn't be able to imagine something like
I'm
that.
surprised we survived the grenades just raining from the heavens.
Honestly, I thought that was gonna go way worse, but those birds are highly tactical.
I would never tell them to their faces because, like, I don't want to lower myself to their level and
Mhm.
like, show them some sort of respect. But
Right.
here's the thing:
Right?
those birds are fucking. They're it.
And I'm gonna be trying to recruit more than just birds.
Now
So,
you probably don't need them.
did we not just watch the same battle?
I know, but it's just like
Do you think we would have been able to handle another giant turtle without
Fine,
those guys?
make all the bird friends you want.
Well, it's not
Oh,
just
like-
birds. I'm talking cats.
Yeah, of course.
Dogs.
Get your whole army.
Hey,
You don't
man,
even need
I'm gonna
us at a
always,
certain point.
I'm gonna always need y'all. Don't even get that twisted. I'm gonna always need you two.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but
Mm.
it'd be good to hear that once in a while, especially when I can tell that the position is growing and you're going to be very busy.
Just because my position is growing, as much as I hate that, I'm not forgetting who stood with me since day one, since the days of the Crazy Prince.
It's not that. I look at Angelo and I see a man who's lost himself. This isn't something that makes him happy, and I so badly don't want that to happen to you. I don't want you to lose yourself in whatever this is and whatever the city becomes. I want you to keep being able to be yourself. I don't want them to take that from you.
If they try, and they will try, I'll do what I've always done. I'll fight. I'll fight to stay me. I've fought every single day, even before you met me. And I'm going to make sure that both you and Ambrose are taken care of in every regard that I can. If I can help it, that's my dream. I mean, you guys may not like Nolans, but you are a part of it now. And therefore, you are under my protection and my friendship.
This is getting a lifetime for me.
Mm.
I really got all that. You know, the big swinging past the knees energy.
Right. Well, yeah, right.
I just think you have responsibilities now. Bigger than you've ever had. Easy needs you, they need you. I'm not saying that you'll forget about us, I'm just saying. We understand.
Hey, they need me, but at the same time, I need you. I mean, who else is gonna make my heart race when you start talking all that shit in front of much higher station vampires, and I have to worry, is this it? Are we done? I have to worry about the constant worry about my shapeshifter best friend getting caught, and I have to find a way to make sure that they aren't punished.
They really do get us into a lot of trouble.
Honestly, truly, yes.
Just
It's-
every opportunity they get, it's like,
yeah, it's crazy just how much trouble my coterie gets into.
do you really think that? Do you really think that they're done searching for Ambrose?
No. Like I said, we've got rid of one thing on our plate. Still full. And once this meeting at the prince's place is done, I'm gonna start looking for ways to lessen our plate even more.
What are you wearing to this big meeting? I know that all this that looms over us, but let's talk about what's important.
I have one set of outfits.
Set of outfits. That sounds.
I have this one's covered in blood, yes, but it is. I have the same style I've had since you met me. I adopted it from a very good man, and it looks great on me.
It probably looks better on the floor, but that's not the point. It's
Some would
there's a
say
few-
so.
Yeah, some even in the car. That's crazy as
Mm.
that is. I
Mm.
noticed that you didn't start the engine and that we're not moving. If you
Oh no,
want
you
me
guys
to
have
get some
been
of those stains
trying.
out.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say, just to move us along, you're gonna
Mhm.
drop him off at a place that you actually know of that is a kindred tattoo parlor.
Yes.
While this conversation is happening, just
Yes.
to get to that next part.
Yeah. And as
Can we throw out names of this tattoo parlor?
Yeah, this tattoo parlor's name is Round the Clock.
Love it. That's a good
So
one.
I'm sure they have shirts in here if you want me to get you one.
After the whole dressing room debacle back at the venture party, I'm if they have
You don't
if they have
trust
if
Mike.
they if they have hey, I have the best shirt ever. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. The dick beater shirts.
Oh, you're gonna
That's
wear
what
that to the
it is.
party.
I'm thinking about it. Honestly, I'm thinking about it.
Think about
To
it.
show
often.
my love for a good friend of mine. I'm not sure if you heard about them.
I mean, they're made after a really good friend of mine. Now you
Mm.
need to stop flirting with me. I have things to do.
And then just like
Needles.
yes,
put inside me.
yes, yeah. You put it several times over, thousands of times, in several
Damn,
different depths.
That needle line would have worked better on Ambrose.
Oh, sure, melted, like a puddle. But can they get? I mean, can they make one without
Don't
needlework?
think too hard about it. It'd be very upsetting. No matter what the answer is, it's yes.
I mean, you're not. I mean, we've been in that house for so long. I'm thinking about those questions now, and more, and that's terrifying. That's the worst nightmare that I'm considering Zemitzi shit.
You've ever had somebody whisper in your ear, "I wish you were a blow-up doll so I could pop you"?
Oh my god.
I didn't know how to respond, so I finished. But that's not the point. I need to go into the parlor. Said the spider to the fly.
And then I'm just gonna like clap you on the back of the head and just to do a little shake of appreciation.
That's like the lean in
Mhm.
forehead to your forehead.
Yeah,
Hey, be safe.
you too, man. Love you, brother.
Kiss. Kiss.
I kiss him on the forehead.
Yes.
I love it.
Smooch.
He just starts to cry. This is not. I was supposed to be getting a tattoo.
I gotta be a big brave boy.
Gotta get me boy, and I hand him a tissue just so he can wipe his eyes.
Why are you doing this? Drive already. Drive.
I'm going.
All
Yeah,
right.
drive off.
Okay.
There's like bikers out front, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Gentlemen."
One second. Ambrose, how are you getting to New Orleans now that you have your bag full of the Daniel suit and the other niceties that you need? No, it's just an actual suit. An actual suit. You got your hobo stick. That's right.
A hobo stick.
I'm hitting the road, you boys.
Yeah, on the road again. How are you
Uh,
getting to New Orleans?
More
How am I
careful.
getting there? I don't have a car. The car's stuck underneath the house down the
Exactly.
street.
How are you
I'm
getting there?
walking with my hobo sack. weaving through the woods, and it's gonna take a while.
Do we have time for
You
that?
do not have time. Remember, when we
Sun-
when we
sun's coming up soon.
stopped last episode, it was around 3-4 a.m. You're
Oh,
gonna be
wait a
walking
minute.
into
Okay.
sunset.
Okay.
Walking into that sunset.
Damn it.
Ah!
Wait for me, Fritz.
There's never been a character better equipped to being like scuttering through the darkness with a hobo bag.
Damn it. And he calls Fritz up again and tells him where to pick him up.
Do I have to do the voice again right now, or do you want me just
You-
talk to you normally, please? I mean,
Just talk normally until we get back to the hotel, please.
oh, thank God, this is fucking annoying sometimes. Okay, so we're going to the hotel. You want me to come pick you up now?
Yes, right now. It's almost daylight.
Okay, do you want me to go get tinted windows while I'm out? I mean, shit, what am I doing here?
Just hurry. You can put newspaper over the windows. It's fine.
Oh, God, I don't want to be like we're back in New York. You know what? Whatever. Okay, sure, whatever. We're gonna put some newspapers up. How about I'm just gonna break the windows open and put some duct tape and some plastic bags. Why the hell not? Click.
He's trying to make it look like Michael.
Fucking luxury hotel. What the fuck?
Fucking love. I forgot how much I love Fritz, and then I immediately brought back to why I love them.
I'm so glad he's here.
Ambrose, he picks you up in about an hour and a half, and he's he's got like translucent black paint, like really poorly spackled onto the windows. Like it's almost as if he took Elmer glue with black food dye and he just mixed it together and made kindergarten version of stained glass on the windows. He goes, okay, your chariot awaits. Ta-da! We're safe.
You would think you could take a note or two from our driver in New York. What was his name?
Nobody
Fine
can do
fellow.
anything like Darius. He was just like...
Darius,
he was just like,
yes.
how did you forget his name?
Ah,
That's because he
Don't
didn't
worry
like
about
you. He did not like you at all. Darius wanted to put his boot so far up your ass in not a good way.
yes. Thank you, Fritz. Thank you. Drive. And he gets in the
Speaking
back
of
seat of the car.
You see what I bought?
Oh, for God's sake. Are those the ones I was
lace
looking
and
at?
buttons. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't I to get what you wanted?
I was going to get them.
Okay, well, you didn't, so...
Just,
Fuck
can you
off.
drive before I...
And he just
Could you-
floors it. Just goes... So where are your boyfriends?
They are out. Gone home.
You just, like, told them to leave?
Yes, I told them to leave. I just have a lot of things inside of me right now that are feeling, and I'm feeling things, and I need you to be what I want you to be the next few days.
These are called emotions. You have them inside of you, yes, okay. It's a good thing to let them out. I mean, remember, I used to go to therapy, so I can do this with you. Now, let's not talk about your father, right? We don't like him at all. He's a terrible person.
We
You
talked
want
about
me
him
to
last
be-
time.
What?
We talked about him last time we did this.
I understand that. I understand that. Don't worry, please. That's why we're driving to get you to the Daniel room, yeah? To give out your fantasy that you think life is perfect, right? This is what you need. You need to have your moment of zen. I am your clarity.
When you say it like that, it sounds filthy. It is.
It's about to get so fucking disgusting, and I'm ready for it.
It's going to be a nice little. It's going to be a little vacation for you and me. Little therapy session. Little blowing off steam. It's
Oh,
going
we're
to.
having tea time this week. Okay, great. That's just what I want. Okay, wonderful. Yay.
I'm going to make you do the voice again.
No, I bet you are. Whoop de fucking do.
Listen, Fritz, I just need an ear, and
You have a bag
I'm-
full of ears at home.
Could you please?
Okay, go ahead. I'll shut up.
All right. And he leans forward on the seat. I'm getting these feelings again. And Aubrey, I really do love him, and I don't want to put him on the hook upstairs.
Can I speak now? Because I have a few things I want to say.
I'm sure you do. What is it?
Okay, so you're getting feelings again. Is your voice changing? Are you getting hair in funny places? Because we can
Go
talk
on.
about that. No.
Your point?
Here's the point. Here's the point. Okay? What is it going to do for you to put your loved ones on the meat hooks? Where's that going to bring you back to? It's going to bring you back resentment. It's going to bring you back hatred. It's going to bring you back all the nasty things that you hate about yourself and more. Right? Because you know, once you do that again, the people you put on the hook is not going to be happy. And you put so much love in them. I see it. I know it. I know how you love. As terrible as it is, I know that your love is fucked up. Because you have been fucked up in every single relationship you've ever had. Romantic, interpersonal, personal. You and me, we are oil and water and we still work somehow. But you put someone on a hook, you know you're better than that. And you know they don't deserve that. Can you imagine?
You're right.
Listen. Here's what I want you to do. Take your hands. Make the face of Max. Make the face of Aubrey. And you put them on imaginary hooks in front of you. And you look at the pain in their faces and you tell me this is a good idea.
They wouldn't leave. It's not a good idea.
What
I know
happens
it's
when
not.
you leave something in a cage for too long?
It'll bite you when you try to feed it.
It fucking dies. Yeah?
Oh, and that too.
Yeah. You're putting their love, you're putting their emotions, you're putting all of them, everything about them in a cage. You understand that? You need to stop this. Being a child all the time. I hate being your nanny sometimes. It's... Whenever I get in the fucking car, the road rage just comes right out of me. Why do we do this all the time? I mean, goodness gosh.
No.
They're not going to leave you. You know this. I have seen the way that they have put themselves out for you. They put themselves out for me. They only just met me 2 days ago. These people are better than anyone you have met. And you think they're going to walk out on you? You're the one who's trying to walk out on them. By the things you're trying to do. You set up you don't even have walls. You have... I don't even know how to describe it. You have pantheons in front of you that they have to climb over. Just to get an inch closer to you. And they're still fighting to climb that. They're not going anywhere. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Don't call me fucking sir. I hate that shit.
I mean, I can't help it when you use that voice. Right, all right.
Can you please sit up
Just
straight?
getting in my head again.
Sit up straight. Now listen to me. Behave. Think of them. You have earned their love. And they have earned your trust. right? Do not fall back on your old actions. Be the better man that you know you can be. You have evolved. You have changed. You have become better in the last 10 years. Do better. Be better. Not just for you, but for the three of you. Remember,
I will.
there's one thing you can always tell yourself if you have a moment of doubt. What would Kiernan do? And with that, he pulls into the parking lot of the hotel. We're going to take a quick 15-minute break, my friends. So please stick around. We'll be back shortly. See you soon. And welcome back to Darkness Over Norlands. If you've been waiting here patiently, thanks for staying.
Thank you.
If you're new to the program, hi. Welcome. We are Darkness Over Norlands, Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. Our party is getting ready to go have a meeting with the entirety of the Kindred community. They're going to court. So, we are going to, for all intents and purposes, we're going to fast forward to the next 2 days. And we're going to start at the beginning of the evening of the night of court. How would you all like to arrive? Are you getting there together, separately? And how are you dressed?
Let's talk about the fit.
Peep the fit.
No, I can go last because I want to do my fit as we're getting out. So how are we getting there, guys?
I mean, I can pick you all up in my car. The better car, the actual, not hoopty.
An actual car.
An actual car, not the paddy
Why
wagon.
I say it like that?
You know
I
why I
am
say
what
it
I
like
am.
that. You know what I
am
am.
what I am.
If we're gonna be going to court, I want to be as professional as possible.
Okay.
So I will pick everybody up at the respective places of being picked up. Do I have to pick you up from the hotel?
See Amber stumble out of an alley behind the hotel,
Good Lord.
and he's jumping on one foot, and with the other, he's putting on his thigh-high boot.
Mm-hmm.
The one that
Like,
Fritz
hopping-
just bought.
Yes, the ones that Fritz just bought. He's putting them on, and he throws his hood up, and he's scurrying to your car, getting in
As
the back
Thorn.
seat. As Thorn, yes, as Thorn.
As
Nosferatu.
Ambrose.
Just making sure that is put out there.
He is a Nosferatu. He is hooded, you know, in leather and latex. What can I say?
Yes.
His mask is up.
New boots?
Oh, yes, they are rather.
Like he looks like a new squeeze. I was just asking because you normally I wouldn't expect you to be hopping and jumping to get into something.
That
Just new boot goofy.
I thought you just into a new boot like no problem.
I might have stole them from Fritz.
You stole from your boy?
Might have.
Does he know that you stole them?
I left my other ones. He's fine. They should know.
But they're also very worn.
Are those the Chanel that you left up there?
No, because
Okay.
remember, one of the
Oh, that's
Chanel that I
right.
left
That's
is
right.
stuck in the freaking
That's right, yeah.
That's
swamp.
right.
In the swamp.
That's right. That's
It's in the
right.
swamp.
It's for forevermore. Until it's used as a plot hook somewhere. And we're like, fuck. Hey, what? I mean, I'm sure you're probably gonna get a talking to when you get back. Are you back at your place? You cut. I didn't hear you.
No,
Wanna-
no.
You want to maybe? I know no was a declarative statement, but like, is there more to that no, or is it just like no cut?
I'm staying here for a while.
Oh.
I'm staying here for a while. It's a nice luxury hotel. It's lovely. Yeah, it's very nice. Me and Fritz are staying here for a while.
So not only do you kick us out of your place, but you not even staying there yourself?
I needed a little awe and awe this week. I need therapy. Okay, I'm
Well,
I'm
I
not-
knew that. That one I knew.
well. The thing
Uh,
is, Fritz gives me therapy
Oh.
and other things, but mostly therapy.
Okay. All right.
You guys hear from several, what's it, like four-story building. You hear from the top, coming out of the balcony. Ooh, boys! You look up and you see
look.
Fritz just draped with a bed sheet wrapped
Oh,
around
okay.
him like a toga,
Mm.
and he's
Oh.
got his hat at an angle over here. His little top hat at an angle. It's got very bright red lipstick on, and his eye mascara is just running, and he just starts waving a little hanky at you guys. Ooh, hello, boys!
Don't mind
Yeah.
him.
Is that like Sound like a Caligula cosplay.
Oh, you should have. I bite my tongue with that one, actually.
Just drive.
Hey,
I don't do cosplay. I just, this one likes when I dress up.
And he gets.
they're gonna drive off. I'm
I
gonna go.
swear, I'm going to kill him one day. I promise you, I will.
You are
I
not gonna
promise
kill
you,
him. I'm not gonna kill him.
I will get the courage to one day.
I'm
Eventually.
sure. I'm sure you'll find the moment, the best late moment to kill your best friend.
His breath, I will take that last breath.
Mm.
It will be me.
I'm sure he would be honored if that was the case, and I'm sure he'd say something kinky, but with that last breath.
That's why I can't kill him. Every
I'm
time I
sure-
try, he just
Right.
likes it a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
I
do
mean,
it.
you got to make it personal, and he loves personal, so you're kind of trapped in a weird Ouroboros situation.
I love that.
Aubrey's in the car with us, right?
No, I'm gonna pick up Aubrey right now.
Where did you drop him off at? Where is he? Thought he'd be with you.
I dropped him off at a tattoo place.
Tattoo.
Mm.
Why?
Days ago.
A
I
couple.
mean, don't know why. Why do you go to a tattoo shop? I don't know, to get a fucking tattoo.
Yeah,
For turkey
Hey,
dinner.
All right.
yeah.
He met a man,
He
a
met-
biker. He was huge.
Yeah. He's looking to get some new ink, so I dropped him off at a local I know.
I got some ink once.
How was that?
Can you drive?
Oh Lord,
I bet you really dipped your pen. in it.
gonna have that. do I have to add that to the therapy bill?
It's. We don't need to talk about it. That was so I don't know. That was so 3 seasons ago.
I'm
Fine.
sure it has
Okay.
no effect on who you are currently right now, in the slightest.
Just
Just fasten your.
we don't have to talk about tattoos. I want to see what Aubrey got. I hope not a face tattoo. People regret those.
Yeah, just a fucking full face.
He's got a Tyson tribal.
I'm really trying to bring the Tyson.
Gonna be right. Bring it back. I mean, you should. Hey. You know I love you, right?
I love to hear it.
I know you do. If there's any thing you want to ever talk to me about, get a new perspective, not just from your friend Fritz, your boy Fritz. While I am only trained in physical therapy, I'm also a good shoulder to lay on.
You
If
want me
you
to
ever
lay on
wanna-
your shoulder? I could lay on your shoulder.
Do you want to?
Sure, I could lay on your shoulder if you
Go
want.
ahead, go for it.
Jumps to the front seat. All right, and just leans against your shoulder. All right, now where did you drop him off to? Must be a charming little place.
Well, he went to go get a tattoo, and we were talking about tattoos, and then you were gonna talk about your tattoo.
We're not talking about my tattoos.
But you're on my shoulder, and you can tell me anything.
Well, one time I got a face tattoo, and a neck tattoo, and a body tattoo.
Oh, wait,
Some sleeves.
with these
Chest.
Overnight.
with these ink tattoos or with these?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was trying to theorize a few days ago, like, how is it for can a Zemitsu just make a tattoo on their body without? Or
Well,
is it-
I mean, you could take a tattoo from somebody else and put it on your body, and I'm sure you can get one. I mean, it's just skin.
That's kind of like
But-
AI art, though. That's kind of bad.
No, I got mine before. I got mine before I was
Okay. Oh shit!
vampire. Oh yes.
Wow, for model, you were able to do that.
No, it was actually in response to modeling because I didn't want to do it anymore, so I tried to disfigure
Oh.
myself.
Power move. I can respect that.
Yes.
I can respect that.
I destroyed the canvas.
Well,
But
you
really-
enhanced it.
That's my.
The thing is, I tried to destroy it, and it only made. Anyways,
Oh, in
I
that
did
region.
the opposite of what I wanted to do. but
Gotcha.
I can't wait to see Aubrey's tattoo. pedal to the metal. I'd like to see it.
If I had, we're driving, but like, if I had an inkling, if I had a guess, and from context clues of our conversation while we were driving there, it points to he taps his own chest. He's might be getting one here. I don't know.
A sternum tattoo? A tit tattoo?
Yeah. Maybe like one over the heart or something.
I could see a tit tattoo on Aubrey.
You
Sexy.
mean I'm sure you've seen that naked body of his several times over.
Yeah, if I ever.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like
so
you
know. Just saying, haven't seen yours.
I mean, I have. I mean, that one time.
I'm kidding.
And you did perform surgery on me, so you did that time too.
I did perform surgery. I saved your life.
You did.
Yes.
You're a fantastic surgeon.
I also saved Lady Goulong's life.
You did.
Do you think she gave me a boon?
Sure. I mean, boons. Back with the boons again, huh?
Boon Daddy.
Do you think? Okay, I mean, we're going into court, and I don't know what to expect. So,
well, consider again. I'm going to use context clues here. Considering what we just went through, it would probably be a commencement of our efforts and rewards in that case. This is just me going to context clues. I don't really know the dramaticness of court all too well.
Or it could be an ambush, and we're all dead men.
I tried not to think about that. Kind of puts a bummer on the whole evening.
Okay, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're going into a nice little soiree.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to mingle and rub elbows.
Yep.
It'll
be just like the first time we met. It'll be just like the first time we met.
Yes, that was interesting, wasn't it? Assigned tasks that we had no business being assigned.
No, we did not. Oh, but hey, look where it's led us. Look what we.
Some more tests you should not have been assigned.
Yeah. God, I don't need your help. God, I'm hearing voices. Oh Lord.
Well, how are you feeling after that battle and after everything?
Well, had to do some shaving because it was a little too. It was kind of itchy after the whole getting big and.
You're back to normal. What were you, a leopard?
I'm gonna again
like
context clues.
Animorphs. I liked it.
No, about Animorphs. I
do. I do.
Oh my god! I'd love that about you. That's a good fun fact. Again, name of the game, context clues. I'm gonna say the orange and black striping. I'm gonna say tiger.
That's right. That's right. We were teasing you.
Yes, you were teasing me. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Teasing me all day. But other than that, once the adrenaline wore off, there was a sense of relief. Relief that one of the problems that's been with us day one has finally subsided enough where we don't have to worry about it immediately. Considering that was our day one problem. I feel great about that. Now we have to worry about the other problems we know about. The several other problems we worry about. But we don't got to worry about that one.
The Harvester.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy fucking Hakata.
Mm-hmm.
And a city full of Zamitzi.
Mm-hmm. That was the big one. That was the big one for me right now.
Oh, that's your priority, yeah.
Well, because the sheer number of them. Like before, the Harvester was the big one for me in my back of my mind, where I was like, shadow creatures, I hate it. I hate that shit. But then I met more people that are Zamitzi, and well, that kind of like shot up the list. Your clan is very, how do I say this? Danger-oriented problems. Like I thought just seeing you and what you could do, I was like, I can handle that. That seems like a manageable thing where I could like help you out. And then I met the rest of y'all, and man, I see where you get it from, but also, man, oh Lord,
it's strange. I never really had, like, we don't do clans like you do.
Really?
like Gangrel does. I mean, I've met ones.
Is that the biggest collection of flesh crafters you've ever met?
Yes.
How do you feel about that? I should ask you this earlier, but we kind of have a water fight. But how are you feeling about that? About all of the Tzimisce and all that situation?
I don't necessarily want to be involved with them. I like doing my own thing. However, it's nice to know more of me is out there. Things like me. It's lonely sometimes. Being on an island alone. And it's a marvel, I think, to see what can be done, and what's possible. And I'm in awe a little bit. Frightened, of course. I don't want to go anywhere near them, and I certainly don't want them near me. I want them out of the city completely. But it's nice to know that I'm not the only thing like me out there.
I can see that. Makes sense.
If I had someone like Angelo I think it would be nice.
I
A
think
mentor
having
that doesn't want to, eviscerate me.
I think having a healthy mentor could do you some good. Having someone healthy in your life could do you some good. I'm hoping that I may not be the healthiest, but I'm certainly someone of health.
You are wonderful, and so is Aubrey. I love you both.
Hey, and I'm just gonna say this right now. We talked about evolution, about changing and growing. Honestly, dude, you have evolved far. No, listen to me. You have evolved far from the person I first met all those months ago. You're much greater, much grander, much more dramatic.
Stealing eyeballs anymore.
You're not.
I'm not. I mean, I have a crocodile head in my fridge, but
I expected that.
that's different.
That's different. That's a prize. That's a trophy.
That is a trophy. Yes, I earned it.
You certainly did.
Speaking of which, you need to talk to that Gangrel that saw me.
I remember. I do remember. I will see if they have any comment about it, and if they
Wonderful, Max. Do you know that you're just wonderful?
I try to be.
Day you become prince.
Don't even put that into existence. Don't even. Why would you curse me like this? I thought we were having a good, friendly conversation.
You guys pull up in front of Aubrey's complex, the whole apartment building.
Apartment complex.
While that is happening, Aubrey, are you outside or inside the apartment right now?
Oh, okay. So, like, the reflection of the car comes into focus on the shine of these Oxford black Louis Vuittons as they strike the last step. This Versace belt wraps him, but it does little to keep up his baby blue slacks, as the slacks just bounce off of each hip. Just watching the sway, you can see the deep muscular architecture leading the eye down, because the shirt that he's wearing is one of those peasant shirts that's so white you can kind of see through it a little, and it opens up and exposes the chest. And as he steps forward, coming into focus, you can see that there's a print on these pants, little baby ducks.
There it is. Yes, the duck pants. Let's go.
Yes.
He pulls at the peasant
Hell
shirt as
yeah.
if he's reaching for something that he's pretending to be sorer than it really is. Apparently, a tattoo that's made its way onto his back. As he stretches and the shirt comes up just so. You all sure kept me waiting long enough.
Well, look at you. Are
I
those
had
bee
some things
pants?
lying around. Oh yes, I had them taken in.
I can see that.
I was almost going to compliment you. I was almost going to do it. You almost had it together.
I think the ensemble
And-
looks great.
Was it the print isn't large enough?
Why are you? Oh,
What? Wait, hold on. Wait, you got a back tat?
Oh yeah. You know
What?
what they say, when you get it on your shoulder, it's because they're always watching your back. And like I said in the fight, when you have someone who's really there for you, and you always want to remember them.
All right, you got to take the shirt off right now. I gotta see what
I
it
think
is.
I need to take it off. You can almost see it in just the right light. And as he turns and lowers a bit of his shirt, what comes into focus is fast and loud fannies. And it's just this subtle tattoo right above the shoulder.
Hell yeah.
what
Is there a
have
fan
you-
boat there too, or is it just the logo?
Oh, it's the logo, but like behind the logo is like a little fan
A
boat.
fan boat. Oh my god!
done to yourself? What have you done to yourself?
That's what I'm
What,
talking about.
You don't feel that we should
Gift.
always honor people that are important to us?
I agree. I think that's a great
No,
tribute.
it isn't, because every time I bend him over, that's exactly what I'm going to see.
Well, I'm pretty sure you already see a fast and loud fanny back there.
Hey now.
Why not have the reminder?
That's good shit. Ugh.
I'm going to craft that off you immediately. You've made a huge mistake.
That's it. Hey, that's his choice. When we talk about choices.
We're
I-
very
Not me.
pro-choice. Yeah.
hmm Remember
I
who
think
taught
that
you
it's a
those
brilliant
words?
advertisement that I think they're going to love.
I think they're gonna love it when they see us again. And I think, hey, buddy, and like he looks over at Ambrose, puts his hand on the shoulder and shakes him. Hey, it'll give you something to look at, other than his fat ass slapping against your hips.
I'm so glad he said that it was a fat ass. I always worried that it was a bit like a
That's not
frog
good.
that was told to stand up and wear jeans. But here's the
You
thing.
do this. You do this, and you wear that on the eve, on the moment we have to go to court. We have to go to court. We have to go to court, Aubrey.
yes. Don't worry, I hid the most salacious tattoo where people can't see it.
You got a second tattoo?
Maybe I did, maybe I did.
I can't. Oh man. Oh, this friendship is great. All right, get in.
Cannot believe you.
You can't.
Steps.
You
oh, he's
can't
just-
believe that the Jester of Justice did this.
I cannot believe it.
I'm shocked. You can't believe it. This is the Jester of Nolans right now, and you can't believe that.
Fast and loud fannies is on his back.
That's your boyfriend.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. That's your boyfriend. Be proud of your boyfriend's decisions.
And you too.
Supportive.
No.
Well, then, fine. I'm proud of my boyfriend, but not this decision. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb.
Hey, but you
got you all worked up. I think that it's
respect that it's
accomplished.
his.
What it's supposed to be doing.
Mm,
Feeling a little bothered, a
mm,
little hot and bothered.
mm.
You are hot and you
Mm.
are bothered.
I'm bothered, all right.
Well, we're going to this place, and I think we should do that first, don't you?
Yeah, don't do it in my car.
Damn, he beat me to it.
Don't do it in. This is not the hoop day. This is my car. This is my car. We not doing anything crazy in my car. Not
You
again.
are in the front seat, and a good passenger knows his duty.
Yes.
You guys start making your turn onto the street of the mansion. As expected, the entire street is lined with cars on either side, parked up. You see almost every single light coming out of every window in the mansion. You see a very familiar coach carriage sans the coffin.
Oh, again. God damn it. Goddamn coffin.
You see people
Well-
walking their way in.
Where's the coffin?
You see people guarding outside. You find a spot.
Mm-hmm.
You pull up and you get out.
And before getting out, I would definitely want to comment on the fact that I know we're supposed to be leaving incognito, but like the carriage in the night, it's like at a certain point we're not trying to keep it a secret.
This everywhere, New Orleans. Everywhere has carriages here.
Mm-hmm.
Not that
Let's-
unusual.
Let's just hope that that's just the ride they have. They have no other ride, and that's the one they have to go through.
Well,
That
we're going on a
beautiful
car trip.
black
It's going to be long.
Victorian
Oh, take the other
carriage.
carriage.
Yeah,
If
that's
you think
the
about
only
it-
one they have.
Well, no, if you think about it, they have night funeral parades here all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All the
So
time.
that really is not. It blends right in.
Yeah.
Yes, you're giving us lessons on blending in. Glad you were here for it, darling.
The expert. Thank you very much.
I'm the expert of standing out. And he steps out in his ducky pants.
Oh, he sure is. He sure is.
I don't want to walk in with him. You do it.
We have to walk in. We have to walk in as a unit.
Fine. And he grabs Aubrey by the waist. Get over here. I cannot believe you wore the duck pants.
I can. Oh.
Makes your ass look good. though.
Hey, hey.
You guys start
Sorry.
walking up, and you're walking past a few other kindred who are walking your way. They're in very elegant suit and dress, and they look at you and they go, "I remember those pants. Quite the evening, but you're not the one who broke it down that night."
Let's see if we can live up to memories.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Duck Pants.
I like that. We must try that at our home. I agree, we should.
I would just
Make their
love
way
the
up.
idea of them throwing it back.
Oh my
You guys
God.
start making your way up. The two guards at the front of the house nod in your direction and open the door up for you to walk through. It's lively inside. Where it typically has just the music coming from the monophone in the ballroom, you hear that there is revelry coming from everywhere. People are happy. People are laughing. Cheering goblets and wine glasses together that are filled with vitae, that red sanguine. It looks like this is definitely a celebration. Where do you guys want to head to first?
I think I wanted to see what the party is about. Just to see like how because this is a departure again from the first time we were here where there was a party. This is it. This is much better. This is like the
much
Ventry party
worse.
times like a billion. Just
So-
to see who we see.
Yep. So you
Yeah,
see,
that's totally okay.
you see your gangrel are
Mm-hmm.
milling about.
How are
they're
they dressed?
They're
How
never,
are
they're never individuals. They are
Mhm.
in little groups of 2 to 3, spread
Mm-hmm.
throughout, keeping together.
Mm-hmm.
And they are still in their streetwear.
Nice.
They are
Res- Much respect.
they are who they are. They are not changing
They are
for
who they are.
anybody.
They're not They're not changing for politics' sake. No, they are gonna be
We're
them.
not city folk.
You see the Ventru very obvious in the way that they are glammed up, the way they hold themselves, the way that they are walking or trying to dance, doing the foxtrot to hip hop. And you see the one Malkavian fortune teller,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and she's with some other people who look like they're dressed in the same manner as she is.
Oh.
There is about 7 of them in total. One of them sees the 3 of you walking in. He has a steampunk type glasses that have like an extendable monoglass. That's like it's like a telescope. And he goes, "Ah! It's Aubrey."
I've never been more excited to see this man again in my life.
He is a circle of a man. There is close to no neck. He just exists there, and he's like, "Hey, good to see you again,
Oh, so
pal."
This is the guy that was like the mechanic, right?
This is Buzz. This is your tattoo artist.
Oh, Buzz. Okay.
Yes, this is Buzz. He's
Look.
wearing a dirty white T-shirt with a very long trench coat that has fur on the sides, and on top of that is a sports coat.
Well, when you see a man who's a work of art, you can't wait to get a taste. And you did good work. It's really
Ah.
inspired some of my crew with very visceral reactions.
That's all in artwork, right? That's what we strive for in art, right? Right?
Yes,
Gotta move
inspire
people some
emotion,
way. I don't
invoke, really.
I don't mean if it moves them in a positive direction, moves them in a nauseating dimension. I just I
Roll
like people to
around.
move. Mostly, I like them to move away from me because personal boundaries and everything. But I'm very happy that my art is now transfixed onto you. Yeah, that's a good word. Transfixed.
Transfixed or translated onto me. And it looks wonderful.
I like Max is trying not to die of laughter, but what is Ambrose is Ambrose doing what Robin's doing right now, where they're just like convulsing and can't take it.
Yeah. And he really wants to let this little portly man have it, but he's holding back by the
Just-
grace of whatever is in him.
Max, it's as Max is like behind you, just like massaging the shoulders. Like, you got this. We can't ruin
Fine.
the charade here. We've gotten this far. You can't make this man a different thing.
Fine. You do lovely work, sir. Nothing less than I would expect from a Malkavian.
You have a beautiful tapestry about yourself.
You back off my tapestry.
I mean, I could make a little one. Let's make a friend on your thumb. We can call him Thumbkin.
Thumbkin. Would you look at that? A little
Whoa.
friend.
Where is Thumbkin? Where is Thumbkin? He's a tattoo. How about you? Come and sit down over here. I'll put him right onto you. Oh,
Oh my
Ah.
god.
Yes, we'll be playing Where's Thumbkin later.
Yeah,
Hey!
Ambrose runs away.
game?
Runs away from this man.
Ambrose run?
Starts
Ambrose is
running.
gone?
He's weaving through the Ventrue and their foxtrot.
Like Max looks over and it's a fucking Ambrose cloud.
Just
He
make-
billows away. It's just billowing.
It's good. What was his tattoo artist's name?
Buzz.
Buzz.
It's good to see you. We miss you over at the gym, Buzz. You haven't been
Ooh,
keeping up.
well, I mean, I've been having a busy schedule, but I can roll myself out there, I guess, sometime.
Hey, it's all about motion, range of motion. Got to make sure you keep flexible. You make sure you're good with your size. You love your thickness, but I just want to make sure that you can use it to the best of your ability.
Yes, definitely put that thickness to work.
It's a good absorbency for whatever comes my way. I just
Steers are the best shape.
Did you know that a square is actually a circle?
No.
Not
How
know
so?
this. Oh, you've started him. Oh, you started it. Okay.
360 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
A circle is 360 degrees.
It is,
true.
A
yes.
square is 360 degrees.
Technically true. I can see the math. I can see that. I get where your mind's at. I see
yeah.
it.
Talk about
Yeah.
rhombuses with you all day.
Oh man, rhombuses.
But, I
Oh,
mean-
different kinds of.
Why are we
Uh,
talking
squares.
about Rhombus? He owes me
Technically,
50
it's a
bucks.
Ooh, does he?
Ooh.
I'll look up for him. But technically, a rhombus is a square, so that technically is a circle. We can leave now. We can leave. We can be like.
He starts like,
Go
like
Hadron.
scratching at his head now, like intensely. And as you guys are
We can,
leaving,
like,
he starts like pulling at things inside of his pockets. I guess like starts drawing them down like frantically, completely
napkins.
unaware of you guys leaving.
Yeah, we've set him on a path.
Yep.
It's a common thing to get away from a
Book is
Malkavian.
torn, and he's just drawing on it.
Just trying on it. We go look for our missing.
Malkavians do love their crayons.
They do love their riddles. Their riddles really set them off. and fun
Where
and
did you run
basic
to,
facts about
Ambrose?
shapes. Yeah, where did you go?
You might be
Can you hear
muted,
me?
I
Ambrose.
don't hear you.
Oh,
Yes.
hold on. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes.
Ambrose ran through the crowd, hoping to stay in the shadows, but then he thought better of it and he started to slow down and sort of eavesdrop in on conversations around him, putting an ear out for perhaps what's going on, what he can gather from other people, and also looking for maybe the Hakata clan, but just in general, wandering around and listening in.
So everyone is just
Pooping snoop.
congratulating each other pretty much on being alive and having
Hey,
taken
Dave.
care of the Makole. They're talking about almost like a liberation of the bayou. There's really no other discussion or discourse happening. Everyone is just there hasn't been a this is almost not just a court, this is like a moot. There is a celebration happening. This is an actual victory. And the entire Kindred community is together as one, unified in this moment. It has not happened almost as if this is Elysium. It has not happened in quite a long time. Everyone's getting along with each other. Everyone's having a good time. Once again, the topic of conversation is being alive and the liberation of the bayou from the original masters and the displaced Guru. You do not see the Hakata. There
No
is
Hakatas.
no Hakata clan in New Orleans.
Okay.
The Harvester was the only Hakata in New Orleans.
Gotcha. All right. Are the Malkavians stuck together, or are they all over the place?
Oh, they're stuck together. Yeah, they are. So when I say stuck together, they are in a pod, but like an amoeba pod. Like they'll start moving out, then they'll scorch back in, moving out this direction, squish back in. Like one person will take a step out of line and the rest of them will follow. They're almost like in a circle with their backs facing each other sometimes, and they're just like feeling, knowing where each other is. They're just
Like a
moving
hive
throughout.
mind.
Exactly. And
Okay.
you can see that Buzz is still there with them. He hasn't been left to the sides. He's with them, but you see him still frantically drawing and stuff and asking his clan members what this means. And now you see the franticness moving to every single one of them as they all get a little more antsy in their movements.
Is our fortune teller there?
She is.
Ambrose goes to the fortune teller. What's her name? Not Megan.
No, I think it's Janet.
Janet. All right. He goes to Janet. Hello, Janet. Lovely evening.
Oh, it's you again. Hello.
Hello. You weren't there at the battle. None of the Malkavians were there. Preoccupied?
No, we were told to stay back. Prince's orders. Can't help it.
Was wondering if you and I could talk away from your petri dish of wonderful Malkavian consorts.
That is quite the phrase. Yeah, we can absolutely take a little twirl around.
We dance. Do you like to dance? Would
Oh,
you like to
no,
dance?
No, I have 2 left feet.
It's all
How
right,
they got
I'll
into these
lead.
boots, I don't know.
All right, well, then it's wallflower over here.
There's wallflowers?
All right, yes, dear. There's wallflowers. This way. And leads off to a nice dark little corner.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
I was
ominous.
Oh, but it's so fun, right?
Could be. What are we talking
So-
about?
I was wondering if you could show me a little something or see a little something for me.
Well, that all depends. What are you looking for? What do you want to see? What do you want me to do?
First thing that pops into your mind when you look at me.
Mold.
No, not my. Right, fair. Do you see anything future-esque wise?
I think you misunderstand the word. Not mold as in something that grows on a substance. Mold as in Play-Doh, clay.
Maybe I'll bring you some Play-Doh. Would you like that?
It's a texture that I don't like. It's, something.
Do you remember when we were talking about a certain person that you couldn't see?
Yes.
I told him, yes. Can you still not see them?
Are they here?
No, I mean in your mind's eye, in the...
Let me look. And we'll just go ahead and. Oh no! I see the two people that we discussed last time. One is searching, one is hunting. The one who is hunting has stopped. The one who is searching is no more.
Confused. Okay, so the one that was searching, could you tell me who that was? One
No,
less thing to worry about.
just a
Good riddance.
shadow, a shade. The mind's eye can only see so far.
Good, they're dead, so that's wonderful. Good. Yes?
I suppose one of them might be dead.
If they're no more, that means they're dead.
Okay.
Good. Let's see. Is this like a 3-wish thing, or can I
I
just
don't
pump
even
as
know
much
what we're
happy
doing.
as I
You
can?
pulled me aside.
I love to pick your brain. I think you're wonderful. I
No,
think
it's
your brain-
mine.
All right, I won't pick it. All right. I won't pick your brain, you lovely little dear. Could you tell me something? Just one last thing. One
Potato
last thing.
salad.
Is Aether really dead?
Is Aether really dead?
Yes. Is Aubrey's sire truly dead? Could you see that?
Yes, he's dead. Very dead. Everyone knows he's dead. Did you not hear his company went under? Like 2 days after they announced that he died?
Umbrella companies. Under that? And companies
Zombies?
that were bought? No, the companies that were bought by his company. God damn it.
What are you asking of me?
Oh, I am wondering. Aether's company, did he leave a beneficiary?
I'm not his lawyer.
Could you see it?
His company? I've seen it before. It's a very big building with lots of shiny glass windows.
Yes. Very good. You very, very, very smart. You know that?
If you don't mind, this has been very fun, but I must get back to my friends and family. I don't like staying in the corner in the dark.
All right, just tell me one more thing that I need to know. What is it that I need to know?
Your
Can you
shoe
tell me
is
something?
untied.
What?
Boop!
Fuck you.
And then you see just skip off back to her friends.
Wait. I'm trying to remember the course of who owns who. Aether's company owned the company that
He
owned
bought-
Ambrose's company, right?
He
Was that
bought
right?
he bought out the company.
He bought out the company,
He bought
So-
out the music record
the music director.
label
company.
under Windsor Entertainment.
Yes. Okay. Like, what does that mean? Oh man, what does that mean? Does this just dissolve, or does it go? Did it get sold, or that's a? Gotta find that out. Look at that! Look at that 2 weeks of research right there.
All right, while that's happening, hey, you all start hearing the very familiar bell chiming from within the ballroom area. Everyone happily starts making their way in.
Yep, just going in there.
It is not the typical folding chairs that are spread out everywhere. Tonight, you have elegant chairs, very fancy, cushioned, well-backed chairs. It was as if spared no cost to make sure everyone was comfortable tonight. Where would you all like to sit?
By each other?
Are you going to sit in the back of the room, closer to the front, in the center?
Maybe the middle. Maybe
Okay.
Middle seems a safe bet.
the safest bet.
Fair
So when
enough.
all eyes turn, they all turn to look at us. And it's
Alright.
we're in the greatest of safety.
At the front of the room, you see Prince Felicity sitting down in her throne, smiling. To her right-hand side, Lady Aisha, sitting very matter-of-factly, back straight, leg crossed over one another, her hands sitting quietly on her lap. To the left, you see Angelo standing with his hand on Lady Prince Felicity's back of the chair. On the back corners, you see the line up of all the hounds, standing at attention, hands behind their back, smiling still. Though they seem very stern, they have a relaxed atmosphere about them compared to what you normally see. Takes a few minutes for everyone to shuffle in, find a seat. People, no, excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, nope, excuse me. This is unlike any court that you've been to. This is unlike the kindred community that you are used to. This is not familiar, but it's very welcoming at the same time. This is how you hope every court should be. This is how you would love for your kindred society to forever stand as. Once everyone takes a seat, Prince Felicity stands up, wide open arms, and she says, "New Orleans, our enemy is vanquished." And the room erupts into applause, cheers, stomping of the feet, loud whistling. Prince Felicity lets it happen for a few long minutes. Then she settles everyone down. I did order multiple people, groups, clans to stay in certain locations, while I had others of you help out in the battle. But there are a few of you here who deserve special accolades. And I would like to please, if I may, give them their just rewards tonight.
We're gonna die.
First, Mr. Maximilian Washington, please stand.
Max will do so.
We all know Max as a pillar in the community, not just for the kindred, but as well for the mortals. His boxing gym stands against no other. He is the top, the creme de la creme. He is a shining example of how I want this city to be. And he showed forthright purpose, determination, honor, pride, and everything that a kindred could be that night. He had the back of every one of us that was there, while also spearheading the first attacks. It's very rare to find someone with such courage. It's very, very difficult to have trust in someone that can do that. Because we usually see someone who jumps into the fray like that as very cocky. We see them as very headstrong for themselves. We see them as trying to boost themselves to show others that they are better. Not Max. Not Max. He did this out of duty for not just myself, not just those around him, but for the entirety of the kindred community and Norlands itself. Max, if you will please come here.
Okay. There's a there's a moment like Max is like, yes, yep, words, cool, loved it. Oh, no, god damn it. Fine. And then he just steals himself, puts on that aura of leadership, and makes his way forward to the stage or to the front of the processions, and stands before his prince.
One moment, please.
Oh god.
Max, we do not have any customs here to bestow upon you the great deeds and services that you provide to us on a daily basis, and the absolute high morals and steadfast nature of yourself during the battle. So I would like to make a new one, something adopted from days of old. If you will please take one knee.
Okay. Like looks out at the crowd. Looks at Angelo.
He has a shit-eating grin on his face. He is just ear to ear smile. His hand that was resting on the throne reaches behind and pulls out a long sword.
What the fuck?
And he ceremoniously presents it to the prince.
Oh.
The prince then says...
Take a knee slowly, like, okay.
The prince then says, in days of old, they gave a title to those who had great honor, pride, and served their vassal state. These were called knights. I would love to have you be the first knight of Norlands. So with that, she raises the sword up and gently touches one shoulder. I dub thee, and she puts onto your other shoulder, Sir Maximilian Washington, the Tiger Knight of Norlands. The entirety of the room erupts into a cacophony of cheers. Your gangrel are howling with delight. Everyone is just oozing with pride for you. Angelo, if he could cry, you can see on his face, he is besides himself with pride and honor.
There's a almost a flashback in Max's mind back when he was at the Olympic trials, where moments like this happened exactly, where you're being awarded something, awarded a prize in a room full of people that are proud of you, people that don't even know you, people that do know you more than you know yourself. And the anxiety of that kind of spikes in him as everyone's cheering. He's looking at all of their happiness. He's like, oh, here we go again. being someone's champion again. I believe I don't fuck it up this time. And this is all in Max's head. As like the sword is like near him, he doesn't know if he should get up at this point. But will slowly rise back to his full height. Looking at the prince, and it goes, "You honor me with such a momentous occasion, my prince. I don't. I'm usually a man of speeches, but I suppose I'm speechless at the moment. Thank you."
Your actions speak much louder than words. It's quite all right to be speechless from time to time, because everything you have done this far has made more than just ripples in the pond of our lives. You are a force, Max, and we are all better having you here with us. This is quite literally the least I could do. I know you're not about the politics of things.
And yet politics keeps finding me.
This is not political at all. This is an honor. This is a title that holds no weight besides people's respect for you. There is nothing I require you to do besides be yourself and continue to make those around you better.
That I can do. And will continue to do. That I can promise.
I have no doubt. And she hands the sword back to Angelo, who's just like got the boo-boo lip. That's like shaking up and down a little bit.
there's like there's an expression on Max's face like he hasn't seen this face him be like this in a very long time, and it does bring a smile to Max's face seeing him get all emotional again. And he just again lifts a hand up to like wave at the still cheering crowd if they're still cheering.
Yep, they're still cheering. It's still going on.
Yeah, and he's gonna, if given permission, make his way back to his seat.
Yep.
Looking dumbfounded, looking flabbergasted. Like, okay, sure. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Did that just happen? Did that just really happen?
It happened. I was there. You were there.
Were you surprised?
No. I wasn't surprised in the slightest.
Sir, Tinley, you weren't.
Shut up. Shut up.
I don't think you understand how big this is, but me and Aubrey are English. This is huge shit.
It's huge.
Is this big? I don't know what this is. Is this
the hour is late. It's nighttime.
That's another pun. Good. I love that. I don't know what that means. If you guys are freaking out about it,
Michael Caine, Bono.
Oh, I love that. That's the third one. That's supposed to be like finite. Like Bono. Wait a minute.
You're among pretty fancy company.
Yeah, I will take my European friends.
Thinking now we need to take this relationship to the next level.
What does that mean?
Polyamory.
Polyamory.
Aubrey.
That is, I gotta Time out. I gotta say, you fucking,
He's a genius. He's a
you are
Oh
a
my
fuck. You are a
God.
genius.
I
You
felt
are,
that the Dark Knight jokes were too on the nose.
that you
Man,
you surpass expectations when there are none set, and it's
fucking love you, Thaddeus.
you are a phenomenal person.
I
amazing.
apologize. I've derailed the story.
Not
No,
at
you
all.
that's
you,
fucking.
You
mwah.
elevated it.
Oh my god, that's
You are the
fucking,
salt to this story.
you're so
You're a
good.
real salt of the earth guy.
Oh my god, fucking art. Oh my god.
With
Ooh.
Come
that,
full
the
circle.
prince
It's a
then
real
shouts,
circumference.
Aubrey Valentine, if you will please rise.
I start to kneel and then I rise up. I'm like, oh,
Please
prince.
come forward.
takes like he forgot how to walk, like it's very important, but he's being watched. So it's just this mechanical like Tin Man walk. My prince.
Aubrey, you are one who has walked a very difficult road. You had stood in the center of a spotlight on hundreds of stages, with thousands of people screaming your name night in and night out.
It's just he can't get red, but his face internally is flushed because he's like, oh my god, she's a fan.
People scream your names with adoration, love, envy, lust. And you had it all taken away from you to hide in the shadows. With those
She's
echoes,
just melting. It's weird to be pointing this out in front of everyone, and I'm trying not to cry.
with the echoes of your previous life resonating around every corner that you turn. Within your own heart, your music still beats. In your mind, there are unsung tunes. Within your soul, music plays on. You had the grave misfortune of being embraced by a wretched person of a sire, which Lady Aisha gladly took care of. For this, and for many other reasons, one being how you stood against everything and made yourself known on the field of battle. This community knows you as the jokester, the jester at court,
Dick
the
punches.
quick-witted one. But the other night, you showed everyone there that you are truly not just one of us, but wanting to be better, wanting to learn. There is a thirst there. And with that want, I have seen such potential and greatness in you. Aubrey, you have such a bright future ahead of you. Even if that road leads you elsewhere, I am very, very happy to help you. And with that, may I please introduce you to a good friend of mine. If you'll come here, please. And a man stands up, wearing a brown leather jacket, half zipped up, with a white button down that stops 3 buttons down, exposing his chest. He's wearing
Similar styles.
he's wearing he's wearing somewhat tight blue jeans and cowboy boots, and he's got circular glasses on, sunglasses, but still they're all for show. His hair is slicked almost the same way that yours is, but going in the different direction. And he walks up to in front of everyone, smiling, extends his hands out to you.
Hesitantly, and then aggressive handshake. It's a pleasure. Sure.
Ah, that's a good handshake. How are you, kid? My name is Mike Nelson. I'm the CEO and founder of Sanguine Sounds. You've never heard of it, huh?
No, I'm sure. I just it hasn't gotten around to me yet.
Well, let me tell you. You're gonna get in the spotlight again. Your name's gonna be heard and screamed at you from hundreds upon thousands once again.
Looking past this man at the prince for like, is this guy serious?
And she is just smiling proudly. And Mike continues,
Mike, you know what it is I sing about, right?
and that's why I'm here. Because these crowds you'll be performing for are the kindred around the world. Sanguine, Sanguine Sounds, our record label, is extremely underground. We are very, very careful that our music and our artists do not get leaked, do not get found by mortals or others. We're here to help you. By the way, you and I are the same clan. If you want, I'd be more than happy to teach you, to train you.
You can
I
understand why I'm
that you are
hesitant
looking
about
to learn some new
two
things.
things. Two things make me really uncomfortable about this. Number one, you're a producer. Number two, I don't know any decent Tremere save for the prince.
Can I give you a rebuttal to that, please?
I wouldn't stop you.
You said you only know the prince has another good Tremere. Why do you think she keeps
Correct.
me in company? I'm not tooting my own horn. I knew Aether. I'm glad that fucker's dead. I'm terribly sorry that it had to be you that he embraced. Because listen, I loved your music. I loved it. You still are, in my eyes, a star. Vibrant as the sun. And I know that it's still eating inside of you. That you want to be on that stage. I'm more than happy to put you back there. I am not looking to be your producer, your manager. I don't want to, quote unquote, own you. Everyone who works for Sanguine Sounds is their own person. You have full royalties of yourself. You have full control of everything you do, so long as you just make sure you stay within the masquerade of our music.
Music is not something that can just be contained, but
I know, the age of LimeWire was one hell of a rush for us.
yes, computers, I also know about them.
This is not something you need to make a decision on right now. Here's my card. Call me at any time you like. Take as long as you want.
He takes the
Even
card.
if you-
Look,
Even if you
I'm
don't
not-
want to be signed on, I'd be very happy to be your mentor.
Aubrey does like takes the card and already begins to turn on his heels, and he takes 2 steps away and he's holding the card above his head and he goes, "Look, I'm not really looking for representation. There's just a lot I have to say, and I'm gonna find my own avenue and my own way to say it, and I'm gonna reach the people one way or another. And you know what? And he turns around. I'm talking myself out of something. But you already have a handful of ears that I'm looking to send a message to. If you don't censor my content, I think I have a lot of things to say to the people of our community. And he holds out his hand.
As I said, I'm not here to manage or produce. You are your own acting manager. No one will censor your work. I promise you this. And he puts his hand out as well.
Let's set the world on fire.
Hopefully without any kindred getting hurt.
Well, there are people after all. Let's just use those fires to light their way, okay?
The beacons have been lit. And he shakes your hand earnestly.
I was looking at taking a road trip, but I'm gonna get a lot of writing done. I'll send you what I've been working on.
Perfect. You have my number, you have my email there. You have my fax machine. I know, outdated, but still important.
He's just like, well, when did fax machines get outdated? Of course, fax machines, nobody uses those anymore, but, you know.
Very rarely, very rarely. Sometimes it's just a rude prank that we get. Someone
Prank
scans
people
their
with fax-
butt on the Xerox machine and faxes it over.
Yeah, like, I didn't even know you could do that. That's crazy. And your number's on here, the fax one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, take all the time you need. We're in
Mike.
no rush. The stage will be there for you when you are ready.
Well, let's get started. Prince, if I've taken up enough of your time.
The evening is all yours, please. Take as much time as you need.
Mike, I'll call.
He just nods at you, gives a little salute to the prince, and heads back over to his seat on the far side.
Aubrey gives a formal bow, card still in hand, tucks it into his back pocket, spins on his heels, and saunters back to his seat.
Everyone starts cheering for you once you turn to face them, and you hear the same chant that you would used to hear at your shows prior to being embraced. You
Aubrey
know that
has a
there are
very-
still some fans in this audience of Kindred that are very excited and happy to see your return to
Love
the
that.
bright light of the stage and
Aubrey
hear
has a very
new
good
music from
talent.
your soul.
He has a very good talent of always shifting the crowd to the people in his band. And as he bows, he points off to the prince. It's by your grace.
She takes one hand
Prince.
as a small curtsy.
And taking his seat beside his Kothier, he leans over to Ambrose. He says, I can't wait to see how you're on it. Love.
Congratulations. Your dreams are coming true.
They already did. After all, I met you, a couple months ago now.
I
Everything
hope
from
they
here
are-
is just heaven, baby.
Big
I look
decision.
forward to hearing what else you have to say.
It's
Well,
not
as
really
long as
my.
they're compliments, right?
I mean, it's not really my kind of music, but hey, I'll listen to it because
Hey,
you.
if you could throw it back to that old Victorian stuff they were playing before,
Hey,
I'm sure you could make this look good.
I'll do my best. I'll do it for you. You're getting way better than that. Promise.
If the thought of you turning on your radio alone and hearing me come out of it tickles my fancy more than I'd care to admit.
Hey, it's not just radio, man. Come on your shows. I would leave Nolans to hear your show.
Well, the Knight of New Orleans can hardly be leaving his city.
Hey, for you? For your music? Something you used to be passionate about?
What am I to do? I'm sitting between a knight and a superstar.
Hey.
It's a life.
Well, what can I say? You're in good company. I can't wait to see what you're honored with. You'll
Please
probably be
don't.
king before we walk out of here.
No.
Ooh.
No, I don't. I hope they get on with this quickly. I don't want to be called.
You can't say that.
And
You can't say that.
Thorn.
Yep.
The prince
There it
calls
is.
out.
You can't.
Who
You
I
had to
don't
see
know
that
his
coming.
last name.
I've won.
I can't laugh that hard. I'm dying.
Oh, God, I hate this knight. Oh, right. And he stands up, goes down to the middle aisle, and he's just a leather-clad, cloaked figure. He is tall, and he walks slowly down. Just his back robe is just billowing just a bit.
It's the most
He,
vampire shit.
yeah,
A Gene
You-
Wilder fake roll.
Crunch, crunch,
he
crunch,
slowly
crunch, crunch.
he slowly goes up the steps, and he looks at Lady Aisha and the prince, if they're up there, and
Oh, they're up there.
he goes up and very slowly, trepidatiously, and he turns around. Yes, just Thorn. Just Thorn.
And then Angel goes, like Bono.
Yes, like Bono.
I love Bono's getting the push. He needs a push.
He's been out of the
Bono, we're
limelight for a
still
few
here
years.
for you,
Gotta
man.
head him up. Prince Felicity then goes, this battle would not have been won without a certain placing, without a battlefield that gave us the upper hand. Even though we were in their turf, close to the waters, close to the bayou, away from our homes. I keep on wanting to say Ambrose. Thorn!
That would be so
You-
rough.
Yeah.
Ambrose, you did great. What?
What?
Thorn, you graciously hosted this battle. Your hospitality was none other than perfection. You gave us more than just a place for the battle. You gave us a sanctuary, in a sense. You gave us a place where we could feel safe for the time being before the storm hits. Though it is peculiar to have one of our kindred live so far from the city, remote, being the last Nosferatu in the area, you welcomed all of us without hesitation, without question. This is a kindness that the kindred did not bestow upon the Nosferatu for the longest of times. For that I deeply, deeply apologize to you and all the Nosferatu that came before you. Cameron was a good man. I know that was his home and he bestowed it to you upon his death. Again, a kindness that the Nosferatu did not receive from others. For your kindness, for your hospitality, for your gracious deed of giving us that sanctuary in our most dire time, I would be honored if I can give you a home here in the city. Any home that you desire. The French Quarters, down by Bourbon Street, over by the wharfs, wherever your heart desires. And we will furnish it however you like. We will give you the home that you deserve. A kindred of New Orleans should be in New Orleans, not hiding out by the swamp because of a name of a clan. You showed us how to be a better kindred, something that we should have overlooked for years upon years upon years. And the words "I'm sorry" do not do any justice.
If I may speak, if I may request something.
You can request whatever it is that your heart desires in this moment, Thorn, please.
And he turns to the assembly. I am proud to have given my home as your sanctuary, and I would do it again. I am proud that it was my home that ended this feud. If I could request one thing from the kindred community, just one, is it that same kindness may be returned to me, that I may find sanctuary among you here, that I may find safe haven, a sanctuary. That's all I ask. No fancy home, no gold, no mansion, no French Quarter penthouse. As long as I could have just sanctuary among all of our kind in New Orleans. Safety, sanctuary, protection.
Sanctuary, protection, and a city to call home is what you will have.
Do I have your promise here now before everyone?
She comes closer to you, puts her hands on either side of your cheek, and puts her forehead against yours. I give you my undying word that you, Thorn, are safe within the confines of our city, the kindred community, and any place that you call your house, your home. You are one of us. You've always been one of us. We were blind by bias, by tradition, by the evil teachings of our past. And still, you pushed forward and showed us to be better. You deserve sanctuary. You deserve the protection of the kindred. You deserve a home within us.
Thank you very much. That's the greatest gift you could give me. Truly.
you hear a single clap starting in the back of the auditorium, the ballroom, which just starts to echo and be picked up by everyone else slowly. And then your name being spoken over and over. Thorn, 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 Thorn. And you're home, Thorn. Welcome. We accept you. You have sanctuary. You have our protection. As the entire room has fully embraced the words of the prince in giving you what you asked for. You now have the entirety of the kindred of Norlands behind you.
Thank you. And he walks back towards his seat as they're chanting that. In a numb state. It doesn't feel real. He just sits himself right between Aubrey and Max.
How are you
While
feeling?
that happens, you see Angelo scurrying up to get close to you, and he leans over and goes, I know this is a bit much right now, but you're still getting a house, so just when you want, just, you know. And then he...
Really?
They get out of their exits. I'm getting a house. What the fuck?
Hold on. I get a real house? Okay, French
what-
Quarter. Yeah,
No
French Quarter.
hesitation, I like that. Okay, French Quarters.
Penthouse. Rue Royale. That one. Yes. I have a thing for vampires.
I have a thing for vampires. You are a vampire.
What? You know what?
You just have to read the books. I do have a thing for the stat. Anyways, the Rue Royale penthouse, please. The orange one.
Orange. Okay.
Please.
Celebration.
You got it. Bye. And he just like goes back up to the front.
I like it. Love. Oh my god.
And you see him lean over and whisper that into the prince's ear, and she just smirks and then nods in your direction.
Hey, look at that. And it's like nudges them with the shoulder. Hey, look at that. Look at that.
Holy
Hey.
shit. Holy
Hey.
shit.
Hey. And you thought that it was going to be a bad thing.
It's usually always bad.
That's
Not
Life
this
is
time.
an ever-waking nightmare.
this is hey. That's the trauma talking, but hey, celebration's a celebration. Hey, look at that.
And the
I
prince
can't believe
then,
that just happened.
he then continues going, "My friends, my kindred of our city, tonight we celebrate. Please enjoy yourselves to the extent that you have in you until the wee hours of the morning. Stay here if you'd like, through the day until the next moon rises. This is our victory. To the death of the Macaulay!" And then everyone repeats the death of Macaulay, and you see Lady Aisha pull out her khopesh, and she throws it up in the air towards a hanging net over the entirety of the room. It hits one side and it slices open, and heavy balloons
Oh,
drop.
this is a blade play.
Or you were like, a net slices. I've got you all.
Surprise! No.
Gotcha.
These are balloons filled with Vitae. They are fresh. They're that hard balloons that don't pop upon, so it's not like they're just...
The kid
It's a
sucks
vampire
helium.
whippet.
Yeah, helium, but look at the
You know? Good one.
And
Oh, God.
you see everyone just starts to undo it, and just you see, as you're looking around, you see everyone that you have met throughout the last 5 months within this city. You see them all enjoying, having festivities, revelry, cheering, enjoying the moment. This is not a scene you have seen in New Orleans that ever before. Max, you've never seen the kindred community like this before. You have never seen a prince act the way she just did. The three of you have never seen the member of the four smile the way she did. Max, you've never seen Angelo react like that. Everyone is having a great time. How do you guys want to end your evening tonight?
This is the best night of my life, of my entire life. I am going up to that stage, and I'm going to ask Lady Aisha to dance with me right now. And he runs off.
I
Okay.
didn't
All
think
right.
that was a good idea.
Oh,
The,
okay.
the best night ever has just become a
Okay.
nightmare for us.
That might not work out for them, but hey, if they get rejected, I'm sure they could just fill up with one of these. Jesus, heavy. What the fuck? One of these.
Okay,
things.
go ahead, do it.
Lady Aisha, will you have this dance with me?
She slowly gets up
Oh.
and takes the 3 steps down from her seat. Takes your hand, spins you around and dips you, and says, "But I lead."
Oh God, I love a strong woman. Lead away.
Shut up. And she just
My
starts
God.
going.
Oh, Ambrose is into it. He's
Of
into it.
course he is. Of course,
Of course he is. That's
no one was
surprising
doubting that.
nobody. No one doubts that for a second.
You guys start waltzing around the room. But she's using her celerity to speed it up. So you're having a difficult time keeping up with her. But
Oh crap.
her delicate looking frame has a strong hold on you, so you're being ragdolled a little bit as she's bringing you throughout. And since you're in your thorn
Crunchy
Dorito
form.
bag crunchiness,
Bones.
yeah, you're just like limp. I'm limp. I'm limp. I'm limp. It's like the
billowing.
Mamushka when Iggy Adams is moving Wednesday in the original.
Yeah. He's having a good time. He's laughing, having a great time. Best time of his life. Best time of his life.
Aubrey, what are you doing for the rest of the evening?
I look at my dear friend, and in honor of old times, would you care to throw it back with me?
You're
Max,
muted,
I believe
buddy.
you're on mute.
I forgot I was muted. Fuck me. What
Way to leave me hanging.
do you mean leave you hanging?
Because you were on mute, and I had to sit here and wonder if you were going to say no.
I'm not gonna say no.
I just mean for the ducky pants, not for me. I just like
Hey, I
in
think
honor of them.
the ducky pants look great on you, bud. The legacy lives on in you.
I bet you if we really throw it back tonight, we could get all these Victorian
I'm
fucks
sure.
wearing these pants.
Oh, yeah,
And that's when we'll switch it up on them. We'll go back to the shit they're wearing and be
Ooh.
like, what are you doing in ducky pants?
I like that plan.
Keep
Let's
them
do,
guessing, baby.
yeah,
Let's do this.
let's do this. Let's go. You gotta live up to the legacy of those pants. All right, Rockstar.
I'm not ready for that yet, but I don't hate it.
All right, brother. Let's get off freak on. Let's go.
All right.
Let's get out with it.
You guys start dancing, and as soon as Max and the Ducky Pants start dancing, the Ventru see the two of them and go, "Oh shit, it's on!"
Let's go,
That's
Ventru.
their
Let's
checkers
go.
start playing. They're like, go, go.
And
Let's go. Let's go.
the dancing continues long into the night, early into the morning. The sun has already risen. The blinds are all closed. The partying continues. Everyone, not a single member of the kindred community, leaves the manor this night or this day. Everyone is enjoying themselves, to the extreme. And with that, my friends, we are going to end tonight's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. What a interesting and fun little episode we had tonight.
What a wacky time.
Thank you for the people who came in for the raid. That's very kind of you. We appreciate you for being here. Thank you so very much. If you don't mind, I'm going to do my exits first. My name is Dylan. You can find me across the interwebs. Roll for Dylan. My pronouns are he, they. You've been watching Darkness Over New Orleans. We do this every Thursday night, so please come on in each week and see what else is happening. Happy Pride Month. Happy Juneteenth the other day, and every single day, as it should be. Free Palestine, and be kind to one another. Let's see, who wants to go next?
Good evening, everyone. I've been Aubrey Valentine. I'm Thaddeus Atlas. I'm the vampire, I guess, who thought he didn't have a chance, but now he's throwing it back in ducky pants, and I do this every week.
Who's up next?
For watching Darkness Over New Orleans, I am Robin the God, everywhere on all social medias. I've been playing Ambrose Windsor, the Zamit Cedar Knight, who is finally winning. Life is good. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you again next week. And Christian, take it away. Also, Free Palestine and Free Congo.
Yeah, Sudan, Congo.
Yes. Happy Free Sudan, Congo, Free Palestine, Happy Pride Month. All the good things for humankind. Fuck all the villains. They can all dry up and not even go to hell because hell's too good for them.
Yep.
Hi, everybody. Hey, my name is Christian. And my name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, all over the internet. I have been Maximilian Washington, your Tiger Knight of Nolans this evening. Wow, what a title. What a win. What an actual win. We won. This feels like a win. In the world of darkness, this is crazy. Victory.
Short-lived, usually.
Haha. Hope not. 2 weeks, maybe.
2 weeks, baby.
Maybe. Speaking of 2 weeks, next week's episode is going to be the Coterie will be taking a 2-week hiatus. They'll be taking time to themselves. So we're going to see what each character does with their own individual vignettes. So that's something to look forward to. We are going to raid Maisie Lynn. She is playing Sea of Thieves right now.
Hey, Maisie.
And,
nice.
Yeah, they've been playing for, it looks like, almost 3 hours. So they might not be on for very much longer. So let's take
before we cut, hey.
Oh, yes.
2 of us are fucking up for crit awards. Myself and Dylan here for best World of Darkness player and best villain. So you know what you should do? You should go vote for us for the crit awards if you haven't. Go vote for us. Because we fucking
chat.
Yes, we did. We fucking acted our asses off, and I'm proud of us, and I want us to win some shit. So vote for us right now. Vote best player, best villain. Go for it. Do it.
Do it. And
do it
with as many different emails as you possibly can.
That's right. That's right.
What happened here?
I want you using one from like 15 years ago. Do it.
Do it.
All right. And with that, let's go ahead and raid Maisie. Everybody, have a fantastic evening. Thank you so very much. You guys are the best. Blah.
Blah.